Hey everybody, it's Zach with the Mighty Electron, and lately I've been thinking about full self-driving. As you guys know, I'm now newly in the market for a Tesla, and so what that means is, of course, I'm looking at all the different things, and it always comes back to, do you want to pay for full self-driving? I don't want to necessarily talk about self-driving and when it's going to come around and that kind of stuff in this video, but what it made me think of is, once we get to the point where full self-driving is ubiquitous, right? Every vehicle has it, we trust it, legislation, whatever. What does that do to vehicle ownership, right? And what I mean by that is, do you basically enter into a timeshare agreement with your vehicle? So here's what I mean by that. I started crunching the numbers, and right now, again, if you've been watching my old videos, you know right now I drive a 2005 Toyota Highlander, right? Nothing fancy at all. It's a great car. I'm thankful for it. Speaking of great cars, man, as much as I love electric, I still love the sound of a V8 getting after it off the line. So call it a guilty pleasure or whatever, but I'm going to miss that sound when it goes away. Anyway, 2005 Toyota Highlander, great car. It's fantastic. I'm very thankful for the car. But it's nothing fancy, right? That vehicle still, with estimated depreciation, insurance, fuel, everything, I'm still paying about $3,000 a year, a little more than $3,000 a year to drive that car, to drive this car. So some quick, easy math, that comes out to about, just to keep it simple, we're gonna call it $9 a day. I pay $9 a day to drive this vehicle. Now for me, speaking of V8s, they're all over it. For me, what that looks like is Monday through Friday, I have about a 15 to 20 minute drive to work. That's it. Then my vehicle sits in the parking lot for 8 hours, and then I drive 15 to 20 minutes home, and then my vehicle sits in my driveway for 15 and a half hours. And, you know, occasionally in the evenings, maybe I'll have to take the kids somewhere, or I'll run an errand or something like that. Typically I try to run my errands on my way home from work. But bottom line is, out of 24 hours, my vehicle on average probably spends 23 of those hours in my driveway. Probably 23 and a half of those hours in my driveway. On the weekends, I mean, there are some Saturdays where if we're busy, the car stays in the driveway. So why am I paying $8 a day, $9 a day for that vehicle to just sit there? If it were fully self-driving, why wouldn't I enter into like a timeshare agreement? Or not even that, why wouldn't I just have a service, just a subscription, and it's just basically Uber, except without drivers? And I could even schedule it, and I say, hey look, Monday through Friday, I would like a vehicle at my front door at 7:45 a.m. That vehicle drives me to work, and then it goes off and it picks up somebody who doesn't have to be at work at 8. They have to be at work at 8:30. You get the point, right? So we're sharing. So less vehicles on the road, but really probably less expense to me, because my guess is that $8 a day is going to go down, because with less accidents, there's going to be less insurance costs. That's all those things, less maintenance. Maybe we're looking at $4 a day. All of a sudden, my annual expense goes from $9,000 to $4,500. That's kind of exciting. And I started thinking, what other industries already do this, right? Where things just, you don't need to own it individually. Boats, you see this popping up with boats a lot, where you join a boat club, and you and 20 other people or 10 other people or whatever all pay a small monthly fee, and you have access to the boat and you can reserve it. Timeshare, of course, is huge. There are a lot of other industries that are doing this, and so that's one of the things that gets me the most excited. There's a Tesla Model 3, hello. So tell me what you think. Is full self-driving going to seriously affect vehicle ownership in the future, or is it just going to make us a lot more productive in the car, but everybody's still going to own as many vehicles as they do today? Something to think about. All right, guys, please feel free, if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to them, like them, you know the drill. Also, let me know in the comments. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you think I'm right. Did I miss something? Different point of view? Let's get a conversation going. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next episode.